What's up, guys? So today we're here at Camp Vertex, and today we're going to go over a sneaky wrist lock. This one is for all you brown belts and purple belts that want to pick on the blue belts. You mount them, and then all we're going to do is we're going to isolate that hand. Boom, basic Jiujitsu, right? But what happens a lot of times is people fight this elbow back inside, and then they recover, and then you feel like you're stuck, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to hopefully catch him in that same transition. So what we're going to do is we're going to isolate it. But when I do that, before I finish, I'm going to collect his head. And I'm going to put his head and arm and everything into the grip. Now what I like to do is I like to bring it in. I'm going to use my arm to bring his elbow over his hand. So then I arch, and then I go right to my high guard. And I slide up, boom. We put all of our chest pressure on the back of that tricep, snapping the wrist in half. Now sometimes people are double jointed in the wrist, especially swimmers and a couple of other types of athletes where they have really flexible wrists. Doesn't work that well. But for the most part, most people are going to get caught here, right here. Super simple. I gather it, collect it, elbow up, and then I use my chest forward, driving over that wrist for the finish. Now, sometimes I can't set the kimura, then gather the head. So setup number 2. Again, super simple. This time we control the head and arm, and we're here. And then all I'm gonna do is walk my hand like Addams Family's The Thing. I go do, and I gather his head with my arm. That way I can drive that shoulder forward, pin it, and pin it. And I already have his head. So once I get it isolated up here and his hands are locked, I walk it and I get my chin to the top of his head. And I gather. I start sliding my mount a little bit higher. Peel it. Come up. Lock it. Chest pressure on the wrist for the finish. You get the tap every time. Good luck, guys.